No guessing yet. What's happening, y'all? How's everybody doing tonight? All right, man, we're starting off strong. We already got 6 friends in here. Give everybody a chance to get in here and see how everybody's doing. I've been cruising around. I've been trying so hard to catch up on everybody's videos, see what everybody's working on, what everybody's playing with. I got mostly everything watched. Andy from Turlo's Garage, I'll have to watch yours right after I'm done because it came out on my thing. I got a notification, and it was a little longer than it would have took me to come out here and be live. So I'll watch it as soon as we're done with our live. I'll go in and check out your rear differential job. Hey, Brian, how you doing, brother? Kevin, what's going on? Rusty Iron, Mike, Turlo, Kevin L., what's happening, brother? Bob Mac, what's going on? Absolutely, brother. We got to support each other. Chopper Mike, what's going on? Evan Dale, what's happening? Evangeline, did I say that correct? Evangeline Dale, how you doing? All right. So we got a few more people coming in. I'll wait till some more people. Michigan Muscle Car, what's happening, brother? There's the wife. So we'll wait for a couple more people to get in here, but Chaz from Puglisi Speed Shop challenged me about the thing everybody was doing with the car that got away. Chris put a twist on it, his that didn't get away. But I got a couple stories. And I told Chaz, rather than, when he challenged me, rather than making a video, I would do it on the live. But I got a couple cool car stories, and I'll share them with you. I got a story of a car that got away that I never got. It was kind of funny now to tell the story, but I was mad as a hornet then. My brother-in-law is considerably larger than me, and it's glad that he is, because he just kind of grabbed my shoulder with his big hand and said, "It's time to leave." But I'll tell you that story when we get a few more people in. We're up to 21. 57 Chevy pickup. What's happening? My race ramps are 12 inches, brother. I think you can get them in 8, 10, or 12. And my wife bought them for me for a birthday present, and she got me the highest ones that we could get. And I love them. Country boy, what's going on? All right, Chris, I'm glad you're here, brother. We got we'll get that out of the way real quick. We got a mail from, we'll cover that up. We got a mail from our buddy Chris, Ironhead Garage. He finally got some stickers, and he shared with us. Can't wait to send it. Look, I never opened the mail until I'm with you guys, so I can't wait to see them. All right, let's see what we got here. Come up here so everybody can see. Got? Oh man, that's killer. Check that out, y'all. That's really nice, Chris. Really nice, brother. Thank you. We got a nice letter from him in here. It says, "Hey, brother, thanks for all the support. Hope you enjoy your stickers from my shop to yours. Keep up the good work on your 55, Chris." Thanks a lot, buddy. I appreciate that. I really do. Always hold on to the notes. I got Andy's over here. You look up there. I'm going to put Chris's on there too. I always hold on. I always hold on to everybody's notes. That up over there. I know my buddy Bart's watching. Check this out, Bart. The sign, the heat is getting to our sign. It's taking the black off of our sign. We're going to have to fix that. I'm not going to be able to do it today, but our VW garage sign, the black backing is coming loose. I suspect it's from the heat. We've had a heat wave like crazy. It'll go right back on, but I'll fix that when we get time. But let's go ahead. We're going to file one of these inside the house. I'm going to put it with all my other duplicates, so I have them for the car later. But for right now, we're going to get Chris up there on the big window. All right. Unfortunately, I just trimmed my nails, and I have a hard time with these, but it looks like I'm going to catch an edge pretty quick. All right. Really nice vinyl, brother. I don't want to mess this up. All right. Sweet. Check it out. So, you guys know the deal. I'm going to bring the computer over real quick. I'm holding on to all the plugs. So, let's hope for the best. Show everybody. Everybody can see their names up there on the big window. That one glare, I apologize. That's sweet, man. Thank you very much, Chris. Glad to have you in the shop. Now you're a part of the shop. All right. Like I say, we're eventually going to fill this window up. And I'm going to get another window. And I'm going to take this window and I'm going to hang it on the wall. I'm going to graffiti my whole shop with everybody's stuff, man. All right. So let's get back to who's in here from. We got Robert. All right, Robert, how you doing, brother? Hope all's well. Cameron, what's going on? I'm sorry, Chuck. Who? Did somebody pass away, Herb? Jeff Roper, what's going on, man? How you doing? Thanks for coming in. Jurassic Ice, what's happening? Andy's Doghouse, what's going on, brother? All right. What did I miss? Yeah, Rusty Iron Projects, what's happening? Yeah, the heat's been brutal here too, man. I got my AC, my little AC running. It's just bearable in my shop. When I turned it on, my shop was at 100, just under 100. And now my shop is 82. But I got the fan blowing on me and I got the AC right here. So this little area right here might be just a hair cooler, maybe about 79. But I think that's the best we're going to do. Okay. Now I know your name, Rusty Iron Project. Mine's Brian. All right. So is Paul White, what's happening? All right, man. Roof in the garage. All right, brother. Good luck with your roof, man. Don't fall. I appreciate you stopping by to say hello, man. It means a lot. Enjoy you, brother. Enjoy your company. Yeah, I know. You got that big air handler, Mike. I just got this little thing I got from Costco. But I'll tell you, that thing saved Kim and I last summer. We lost our AC for a couple days. It was the weekend, and the capacitor went. So I couldn't get a capacitor anywhere till Monday. So I hooked this one up in our bedroom so that we at least had a nice, cool place to sleep. And, man, it got our bedroom down to like 65. Kim likes it cold. I think we're going to go down to 84 on Sunday, but then it's shooting right back up too, country boy. That's us. Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard that about using a bucket of ice with a fan. Wow, that's nice, Herb. Yo, Phil, what's going on? Everybody, that's Phil, Chop Shop Phil. He's the guy in the last video. Anybody that watched the bike video, he's helping me with the bike. Big help, because I don't know. I don't know much about motorcycles, man, but that's what Phil's helping me out. We're going to get it fixed up. I'm thinking it's going to be like a 3 or 4 part thing. You know, we got it tore down pretty good right now. Not like too far, but, you know, we got some couple things done. So we'll see how it goes. Daniel, what's going on? All right, so we got about 25 people in here. So I'll tell you my first story with the cars. the one that got away. Before I bought my 79 Z28, I had a line on a 1970 Nova. Really nice car. It was a bench seat car, but it was a 4-speed. The guy did it really nice. It had a 383 in it. It was just a nice hot rod, you know. And he was down in Maryland. And he did the car himself, and the body was nice and straight. It was a pretty color red, black interior. Kim even wanted it. She's like, go get it. So I call the guy up, and I'm calling him from work, and I'm with my my buddy Mike Parsons. So I don't know if Mike checks this video out from work, but if he does, he can vouch for this story. So we call this guy up in the shop, and he says to me on the phone, listen, I already have a hand. This is his exact terminology. He was kind of a hillbilly of sorts. And he said, I already have me a handshake deal on this car. And so you can't even come see it. I said, well, I have cash and I'd like to come see it. And he said, no. He goes, I got a handshake deal with a guy. He's coming back in a couple days and he's getting the car. So I hung up the phone. I look at my buddy Mike and I tell him what the guy just said to me. He goes, are you kidding me? He didn't believe me. So he calls him right back and he says he wants to see the car. The guy says the same thing. I got a handshake deal. You ain't getting the car. And you could hear his wife yelling in the background. Money talks. So that was it. All right, I figured I wasn't going to get the car. So I just let it go and I started perusing the Craigslist again for, you know, try to find another hot rod to play around with, you know. And there was nothing in my price range with the 55. That was still a pipe dream, guys. So a couple days later, a couple days pass, a new ad comes up for the same Nova. And it says in the headline, it says, no more handshake deals. Right in this ad. He's like, okay. So he's yelling because this guy burned him. He didn't show up. So I called a guy back. I'm like, listen, it's me again. He doesn't even remember me. He's just upset this other guy he made a handshake deal with didn't show up for the car. I'm like, look, I'll come get the car. I said, I like the car. If it's everything you say it is, I'm going to buy it from you. And he says, all right, you can come down Sunday. Come down Sunday morning and you can see the car. Now, my work was in the middle of a shutdown, and I had an opportunity to work. Or maybe it was, no, it might have been a Friday. I take that back because my brother-in-law came straight from his job to meet me. So I was losing overtime, but it wasn't double time. I just remember I was losing overtime. So, and it had to be during the week because my brother-in-law came straight to me because he drove me down there because I was just going to drive it home and he was going to follow me. If I liked the car, I was just going to hand the guy the money, slap the tag on it, and get it home. So we get in my brother-in-law's truck. I don't know. It's like $12 in tolls to get to Maryland where I'm going. And we get all the way down there, right? And I pull up, and when my brother-in-law pulls up, and I go over and I knock on the house door. Nobody's answering, but I can hear a TV playing. And I look over, and the garage door's open. So the guy's got a TV in his garage. He's watching TV. So I was like, all right, I guess he's in the garage. I go over and I knock on the garage door, and I introduce myself. I'm like, I'm Brian. You invited me down here to see the car. Oh, that car, it's gone. That car's gone. I said, what do you mean it's gone? You invited me down here. You could have called me to tell me you had sold the car. I just spent $12 in tolls. I said, I'm here to see the car. He's like, well, that car is gone. Well, my face was getting red. I was ready to snatch this guy. My brother-in-law, he just grabbed my shoulder. He just says, Brian, it's time to leave. And he just kind of showed me where the truck was. And we got in there and got in the truck. And we left. Now, every once in a while, we still laugh about anything that, oh, that's gone. It's gone. Because the guy just threw his hand up in the air. It's gone. So that's our little joke. We say it sometimes. But that's a car that got away that I never physically got to see, but I only saw pictures of. And I carried $10,000 in my front pocket to go down to Maryland and buy at the time. Now, I bet you where the market is, you could probably get 25, 30 for that car. So that's one that got away. One of them that got away. I shortly after that, within a month, I bought my Z28, put a little money in it, and had a really nice car for a while to play with. All right. Then I sold that. And that's when I bought the 55, seed money for the 55. But yeah, those are the ones. Those are the stories that I had. I got a couple more. I mean, I wrapped a 70 dart around a railroad trestle when I was 16. I could tell you about that story someday. That one got away. But yeah. So Chaz, if you have to catch this on a rerun, I accepted your challenge, and I told everybody the one that got away. All right. So let's see. Who do we got in here that we can challenge? Maybe Michigan Muscle Car. How about you, Herb? Why don't you make a video or tell us sometime about one that got away from you? And I'll tell you what. How about, yeah, it was just like yours, country boy. How about you also? All right. Anybody else want to do that? Cameron Brines, anybody that wants to come out and tell a story, tell a story. So there you go. That's mine. You guys vouch for me. Make sure you guys let Chaz know. I don't know, is Chaz here yet? Because I hadn't seen he usually at least stops by. Yo, Larry and Lynn, thanks for coming in. I want to make sure I say hello to everybody. I'm going through it. Daniel, thanks for coming in, buddy. New goggles, number one. What's going on, buddy? Thanks for coming in. Hello, Angie. Yo, what's going on, Mr. Be Real Grady? Grady, I was supposed to take that box and get it sandblasted today, and I left before I grabbed it, so I'll have to do it Monday. But we are starting on your box. I don't know who Angie is. I don't know who Kevin's saying hi, so I'm going to say hi, Angie. How you doing? Thanks for coming in. Oh, Evangeline Dale. Okay. Well, now she's our friend too, Andy. Thanks for bringing her in. My brother-in-law just gave me this killer cup, man. Yeti cup. It keeps the iced tea ice cold, man. Big old cup. Short and fat. I don't know if you guys noticed. I try to do the videos a new way this week. I just set up the camera and me and Phil started working on the bike and just let it happen natural. It's like I tried to make it so the audience could feel like they were just sitting there in the conversation. I don't know how it came across, but that was my thought when I made that video. I'm going to try to do part 2 and 3 similar. You know, hopefully around that time the bike will be ready to start up. We'll see. I see it, Angie. I see it now. Thanks, Robert. I appreciate it. We're trying, man. We're doing what we can. I tried a couple ideas that even Chris had last week. I don't know, man. Maybe they'll catch on at some point. Like a couple of my videos, it's like they'll sit for a month and do nothing. Then I'll go back and look, and they start getting views. Sometimes they got to sit a while. But I had Kim do a search, like Chris suggested, and the best we could do was not, what was it, hon? 64 you counted? We were number 64 on the search. But for the term barn find. Now, we were higher if you did Harley Davidson, and we were even higher if you did 92 Harley Davidson. But you had to look for something specific, you know? So we're trying, you know. I tagged a couple things. Like I went on Google and found some keywords that I should try to use, like or phrases, and FTW with the hashtag, you know, forever two wheels, you know. So bikers, that's a biker thing. So I hashtag that. So, well, we'll have to change that at some point, Jurassic Ice. So there's that. I went around, and like I was telling you guys, I'm trying to check out everybody's videos and see what everybody's doing. So I know Fuzzy's working on his exhaust, and now he just got kicked out of some Facebook group for burning rubber. What's up with that? You know? I enjoyed you watching you pick your kid up, country boy. That was really neat, man. Yeah, definitely do it, country boy. That sounds like a really great story. I'm trying. Yeah, Grady. I'm trying, brother. That's why I said I put that. You know, whatever happens, happens, man. I'm gonna make videos anyway because I love making them. But it'd be nice if we got one to catch fire, just to get that rush, that feeling, you know. Yeah, I know. Isn't that stupid, Chris? It's kind of like the people were jealous of him or something. I mean, dude, Fuzzy's cool as hell, man. He's like, why would anybody get mad at him? You know. You want to roast a little bit of tires, and he's like, he was saying, you know, he's like, I'm respectful. I don't do it at car shows and stuff. And out front, and I just did a video. That seemed awful picky. Oh man, what's up, brother? Thanks for coming in. I guess, Mike. Yeah. What else did we look at? I was checking out Andy's video. That was a nice modification, Andy, taking long bed running boards and making them short beds. That's a nice deal, man. Good deal. I seen you were lighting it up a lot with that truck too. It ain't gonna be long before you have to talk to your wife about getting another set of back tires, Andy. No problem, brother. I recommend everybody check it out. Yeah, I'm with you, 57. It's a little dicey getting up there, man. You're kind of like the. I just put my ladder. I put my jack stands under there all the way up. I'll lift it up, pull the race jacks out, drop it down to the. I had it down once and put it back up. I do it in unison with the jack and the jack stands. I just bring it down a little bit at a time and take it up a little bit at a time. But yeah, it's pretty dicey. But boy, is it nice when you're up there, though, man. It's kind of like you almost have a car lift in the garage. I'm leaving mine up until the exhaust gets on it, and then I'll take it back down. All right, buddy. He's already got a spare set. Hey, Kevin, you're right. It's kind of like today's day and age, man. Everybody gets upset. It's like, what I seen a Morgan Freeman meme. Just because we disagree doesn't mean I don't like you. It's okay not to agree with everything. We need to relearn that as a society. Let me get ready for this. We got in here. All right. So what everybody else got going on, huh? Share. Do tell. Let me get in here and fix this. All right. What kind of bike you got, Jurassic Ice? What do you got? Really? You gonna bring it in, Andy? You gonna bring it in the garage? That sounds like fun. I'll tell you, Grady, I can't wait to do something. Like, look what Dan and them guys, they just got done doing that Miles of Mayhem. It looks like drag week down here, same kind of thing. Man, that looked like fun. You get a group of people to get one car from point to point to point, checkpoint to checkpoint. Yeah, you run it down the track. But Dan has the right idea. The racing's secondary. It's like the camaraderie, getting that car from checkpoint to checkpoint. That's where, to me, that would be the fun. Yeah, I'll race it down the track, but don't hammer on it too bad because now you got to get to the next track kind of thing, And that looked like a lot of fun. If you got the right group of people that are all concentrating on trying to help keep that car going, looks like fun. That was pretty good one. I'll try not to pick in public. Oh, man, you guys crack me up. DD Speed Shop, Andy. There he is. He's right there. You know who Dan is, Andy. Come on, man. Quit saying that. That looked like fun, dude. I can't wait to see what you come up with, man. That's going to be I'm going to do this. I'm going to try to do that drag week when mine's done. I know that. Well, Jurassic Ice, I'll have to go over and see. We'll have to see what bike you have. Well, dude, you guys started with nothing. I mean, your first video when you got up there, I'm like, you're walking around the car, and I'm like, there's nothing there. Mine's was more complete than that, and mine hasn't even got a steering wheel. Just to get it to where you could start it up and take it for a ride, man. That's where, you know, and I don't know how many spark plugs you guys went through. And it seemed like every couple 100 miles you were out there taking them off the driver's side. Yeah, it is too. I agree with that. It's like that car looks sick though, man. You know, I love them when they're like that. You know, that's a, you know, some people, like when they restore these things to pristine, they call it a field car. It's either a field car or a shit box, man. That would look like a hell of a shit box, man. It looked like a lot of fun. Don't worry, I'm on the shit box side too. Rinse and repeat over and over. Hey, it got you from track to track. Like you said, you guys didn't finish last. You know, I know technically, but whoever dropped out first finished last. The thing is, man, you guys made it. That's awesome. I think everybody did, Mike. I think everybody. I know I did. I look forward to them. I was waiting for the next one to come out. I got to watch Peg's tonight. I just saw his. I didn't watch his yet through his lens. I'll watch that one later tonight after I watch Turlo's. I'm gonna. Yeah, I mean, they got the drag week down here. My buddy Lutz does that. Well, I don't know. He didn't do it last year, but now he's all big time racer now, man. But I just want to do like you guys do. I just want to get in the gasser or whatever they deem my car for, and just try to get from track to track. I'm not worried about how I do on the track. Just want to get there, you know. Kim's yelling at me on text because I picked at my tooth. I got this Jolly Rancher hardtack candy, and it's stuck to the side. So anyway, at this point, it is a little past time again. You guys know what to do. Guess a number between 1 and 25. Go. And you could win some very valuable keepsakes, BW Garage stickers, and a refrigerator magnet. Go. There you go. Puglisi, you won. Chaz, number 7. See, that's why I got Kim. I got Kim as a backup. Puglisi Speed Shop, you won, brother. Chaz won, everybody. Slow it down. Number 7. Chaz won. Good job, brother. Chaz, I think I still have your email in my phone. If I don't, I'll message you later. Well, you got it, buddy. Hey, listen, I accepted your challenge in your video, and I told everybody my got away story. So if you just got here, you'll have to rewatch and find it. I don't know where it is. Probably around the 10-minute mark, somewhere around there. I don't know. I'm just kind of babbling through. Yo, Dab Life, what's happening, brother? Thanks for coming in. Ernest, yo, cool. I'm glad you got him. Is Josh here? Is Pirates Cove here? I got a confession to make. I didn't mail his till Wednesday. I didn't have stamps. I kept telling myself after work, I'll get stamps after work, and then I didn't. You know, I worked overtime Monday and Tuesday. Phil was over Wednesday. We worked on the bike. Yesterday, I was messing around down that house with my brother-in-law for a little bit. And then, truth be told, I came home, and I'm like, you know, Kim, I should probably go out back, but it was too hot. We got a lot going on this weekend, though. I'm going to play around. Yeah, it's tough, brother. You'll bounce back, Dan. Don't worry about it. You're still young enough. You'll bounce back. You're about 5 years, 10 years away from taking a couple weeks to bounce back from an event like that, man. Somebody like me would still be in bed. Cool. I appreciate it, Ernest. Thanks, brother. Yeah. I don't know about that, man. I don't really don't want my underwear beside my steaks, one. You know what I mean? I don't know. I never heard that before. Is it Dave? Can I call you Dave on here? It take. Ooh, I don't know, Andy. My beer drinking days are behind me, but I like iced tea now. Cool, thanks, brother. There you go, Mike. There's your answer. It's a dance move. Now I got to look up what the dance move is. Yeah, I did, dude. I love it, man. Cool car. You know, what do they call them? The bubble tops, or them? Like, is that like a bubble top car, kind of? It used to be for me, Chris. I don't drink Coke products no more. I'll tell you, I will, Mike, when I find out what it is. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see what it is. Dab Life. Dance. All right. They got a YouTube from 2016. How to dab. Here's here's a newer one. Hold on a minute. It was invented by Dipper to Skipper. We're getting a little bit of back history on it. Sneezing under your arm. Am I close, Dave? You can dab on your left. You can dab on your right. You can dab down. Is that it? Thank you. Thank you for noticing, Turlo. Now I got to do that when Dave comes in. I'll be like, see, there you go. See, I'm learning. I'm learning. All right, let me go in and look. I think I seen him. You had brought it home and you sent me like a couple messages. Let me see. Yeah, not quite, is it? It's not the bubbled off one. All right. Well, there's Dab's new wheels. I think it's a sweet car. Oh, he's sending some more over. Hold on a minute. There's an interior shot. Uh-oh. Looks like we're getting something done under there. It is a nice car, Kevin. I think it is. Look at that. See that? Look at them taillights. That's character, man. They don't make stuff like that no more. Sweet. How's it ride, Dave? Cool. I just showed it, man. It's cool. It is a nice car. Dude, you know, think about taking the Power Glide out, putting in a turbo 350. They're cheap enough. They're a dime a dozen now. Everybody wants the 460, 4L80E stuff. You should be able to pick up a 350 cheap at a swap meet. You might even be able to trade somebody something for it, you know? No, I get it. No, I get it too. It's like, you know, you might have something cool somebody wants and they'll trade you. That way you don't have to pay to have the tranny rebuilt or anything, and you can get a slight upgrade, you know, get like a 350 or even a 400. You know, some people trade now. Like I say, everybody's using the different stuff now. There you go. Ernest is right there. That's cool, Bob. I know. You know, it's been so long since I've been in a Power Glide car. Country boy, my buddy Bubba Reed, man, he had a 70 Nova. I think it was a 70. It was either a 60, I think 70, but it could have been a 71. But I think it was, you know, they're 70 through 72 are basically the same car. But he had a two-speed Power Glide in his. Man, he'd wind that thing up to like 60 miles an hour in first gear. It'd be so loud, and then he'd pop it in a second. In the snowstorms, we used to go behind the mall. He'd get that thing going as fast as he could, throw it in neutral, and pull the emergency brake. We'd go into big helicopter spits. I think that was the last time I was in a two-speed Power Glide. Man, we're going back almost 35 years. Now, yo, Pirates Cove. Dab, I think, well, Ernie could answer this better than me because he does transmissions, but isn't like a two-speed Power Glide and like a 350, isn't that almost like a direct replacement where you wouldn't have to change the drive shaft? Or am I wrong? I know from from end to end, is there a long tail short? I don't know. So it's one of them things where you might be able to use the stock drive shaft even if you change transmissions. Josh, confession time. I mailed your stuff out Wednesday. I meant to do it Monday, but I didn't have any stamps. And I kept meaning to do it after work, and it snowballed, and I didn't get them out till Wednesday. So I hope you have them by tomorrow or Monday at the latest. I apologize for the lateness, but now I have a book of stamps. See, there it is. Country boy knows. Had to shorten it. I didn't know. Okay, so Mike knows too. Yeah, there's long ones and short ones. So I guess it's like the short one, a direct replacement for a Chevy 350, or excuse me, a 350 turbo, or is it the long one? I know one of them's supposed to be. I'd heard it. I just had heard that you can direct replace. Okay. I'm not well versed on that. So I don't want to speak out of turn. There's a couple people in here like Mike knows, Ernie knows. I'm not in that. So there it is. Mike said a short will replace a short. Okay. That's I thought I'd heard that. There's a couple people were after my buddy to replace his way back then. We're going back a long time. We were just kids. Hey, I'd appreciate that, Andy. Thank you very much, buddy. See, Ernie would know too. See, he rebuilt automatic transmissions. So there you go. You got 3 different tail links. Go. Is that on that old race car you got back in the shed? You're saving that for Charlie, right? There you go, Dad. All right. I'll tell you, Angie, thanks for coming in. It's always nice to meet new friends. Take care and hope to see you again. No problem, brother. Is that true, Mike? Are you going to do a dab across your hood in the next video, Mike? All right, poor possum. Thanks for stopping by, brother. I appreciate you, man. Ugh. See you next one. What is a dab across the hood? Well, Andy, we just reviewed. Dab is a dance move. And Mike's grandkids told him it's a dance move. So you're supposed to like almost like you're sniffing your armpit, and your other arm goes the other way, like it. That's a dab. Dab. You can dab this way. You can dab down. You can dab up. Mike's going to do it across his hood. That sounds neat. All right, poor possum. Take care, brother. Thanks for coming in. The Dukes did it across their hood. Well, they kind of slid. Yeah, they kind of slid, right? Yeah. That's all right, Grady. Just let me know how you did with your anti-LS consortium. That's hilarious, man. I'm going to take a still picture of the box midweek. We'll see where we're at with it. You'll at least get an update that way, Grady. See how it's going. You know what I mean? I'm going to put in a couple more weeks overtime. Then I'm going to start ordering a bunch of parts. The Duke boys. I was an A-team guy. I always liked the A-team. building shit in the back of a shed. You know, hey, they always got locked up in some garage or shed with blow torches and welders and would build some badass car and come busting out of the barn. All right, Jurassic Ice, we'll go take a look. I will do that. Oh, everybody watched. I watched the Duke boys too, but I was an A-team guy. That's cool, Andy. I think I seen that. Um, one of your openings or in one of your videos or something. There's a picture of you painting a bulldog, then there was a picture of a van. I think I'm just going by memory, dude. You got something like that? Be careful down there, Ernie. That's what I thought. That's what I thought, Andy. I bet you did, Bob. I think everybody did. Cute little girl with her renegade Jeep. Oh yeah. I've tried that, Jurassic Ice, and when you're in somebody else's chat, it doesn't work. At least on my phone, it doesn't work. I don't know if it would work on a computer. Let's see. No. You got 3 dots there. Okay. Let's try this. I've never done this before. Kevin L. I'm going to go beside Kevin L's name. I see Dan does this and a couple other people do this. Let's make Kevin L a moderator. Ah. I don't know what that means, but let's see. I like Kevin, and I think it'll be pretty cool. You're the first one, Kevin. Let me know what that means. I seen Dan doing it one night. He put a couple people as his moderators. Maybe we'll award one a week. Maybe we'll do that for a while. That sounds like fun. Kevin, you're our first moderator. Did your name turn blue in the screen and get a little wrench beside it? See that? I tried to click on it, Jurassic. It didn't work, but I found a cool little thing. There it is. Look. Yeah, look, Kevin, you got a little wrench beside your name now. That's cool. I made Kevin L a moderator for the chat. See the little blue wrench beside his name? I saw Dan doing it a couple weeks ago on live before he went and did his mayhem thing. Then if I hoover my arrow, I just found it. I hoover my arrow beside somebody's name, you get 3 little dots. So then I click on the 3 little dots and it says I can pin a message, I can report, I can remove, I can put user in timeout, I can put hide, and then it said the bottom one, add as a moderator. I'm like, wait a minute, Dan did that a couple weeks ago. So I did that, and look, now Kevin's got a blue wrench. So maybe we'll award another moderator and you'll get a blue wrench next week. Somebody. Some lucky contestant will, will be a moderator. All right. I'll do that after we're done with our live. I'll go check it out, Jurassic Ice. Jurassic Ice dirt bike. Andy, the only thing I can say is I'll Google it when I'm done. It sounds like fun, and my buddy Kevin now has a wrench beside his name, so that's pretty cool. Maybe he can moderate some stuff. I don't know. I ain't putting you in timeout, buddy. Yeah, he moderates. What Chad says, yeah, he does that. He moderates. That's great, man. I guess if he sees somebody using a cuss word or something, I don't know. I trust him. Kevin's a solid person. He moderates. Yo, Chaz. I was watching your engine swap video. I love the sound effects for like when you make with the I had the engine stand over here. Yeah, it keeps the riffraff in order. That sounds good. It also gives my friends blue wrenches. Yeah, that's cool. I think you can, Cameron. Be careful now. Yeah, I know, me either. I use my hands too much when I talk sometimes. I get excited, my hands start moving. All right, fellas, ladies and gentlemen, this is where we're at. The end of our show. We're at 58 minutes and 23 seconds. So I'm just going to use this last little bit of time to tell you guys how much fun I had talking to you guys tonight. I had a couple really good laughs. I had a couple dead spots in there. I try to fill up the void with as much talking as I can, but sometimes I got to catch up on the reading. So I apologize for those little pauses, but I'm trying to catch up and see what everybody's trying to tell me. I don't want to miss anything. Sometimes I miss stuff and I go in and Kim has to say, hey, yo, you didn't see this and that. So I always try harder. If I miss something, just know I'm trying my best. I want everybody to have a great weekend. Chaz, like at the 10-minute mark, like I said earlier in the video, somewhere around there, I accepted your challenge here on live and I talked about the one that got away. Hope to check it out. I just got done watching your video on the rebuilding the truck about an hour or two before this live came on, swapping the engine. I enjoyed it. Jeff Roper, thanks for coming in and visiting with us. I appreciate you. Brian, as always, I appreciate you. Andy, Ernie, thanks for coming in. Chris, as usual, thank you. Mike, and Andy's Doghouse. I appreciate all you guys, man. All right. And I can't wait already to have a conversation next week. We'll have another video out. I used to put them out on Sundays. You'll probably start seeing them midweek now. It just depends on when I get out here and get some content put together for you guys. I got a few pieces I've put together. So we're probably going to release on Wednesday nights now for now. So we'll see how it goes. All right. So until next week, I appreciate y'all. See you next time.